Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight channel. Anthony Joshua vs Daniel Dubois. Trainer picks the fighter who is on the up ahead of title fight. The heavyweight duo fight in September. Boxing trainer Adam Both thinks a tough fight against Filip Hrgovic may be a bonus for Daniel Dubois. The two fought in June, with Dubois becoming the IBF interim champion. He has now been upgraded to full champion. Dubois will fight Anthony Joshua to defend his belt on September 21st, live on DAZN, and after a bruising encounter against Hrgovic. Both told that he thinks he will be alive to any danger posed by Joshua. The fact that Hrgovic found the right hand so many times could be the wake-up call for Daniel that he needed to make that adjustments, Both said. You would have to be a fool not to realize that you need to take Anthony Joshua's right hand away from him. He continued, although we know more about AJ at that level, because there is much more of a body work. Working with a new coach, there is always going to be a slight change. I think that Dubois is actually on the up because his last two performances, I think, are going to make him a much better fighter, trainer said. David Hayes' former coach Adam Both believes that Anthony Joshua has proven that he can overcome mistakes in the ring, while Daniel Dubois still has that to prove. Joshua is a two-time world champion and has suffered 3 defeats. Twice to undisputed champ now, once to Andy Ruiz, but has the chance to make it 3 times when he fights Dubois on September 21st. Dubois has also lost to undisputed champ as well as Joe Joyce, but he was elevated to IBF World Heavyweight Champion recently and gets the chance to go toe-to-toe with one of the best heavyweights in the game. Speaking to Sky Sports, Adam Both suggested that Joshua has the experience while Dubois needs to show more mettle. He explained it. In the heavyweights, with a big rivalry and a big stadium, sometimes it's the one that can keep their head. When these little moments of the firefight kick off, or when the dangerous shots are being looked for, it will be the one that keeps their heads. AJ has proven that he can make the mistakes but still keep his head, and that's still for Daniel to prove. The fact that Hrgovic found the right hand so many times could be the wake-up call for Daniel that he needed to make that adjustment. You would have to be a fool not to realize that you need to take Anthony Joshua's right hand away from him. There is a factor that both Joshua and Dubois do share, as well as their respective punch power. Both boxers are settling in with the new trainers, Joshua with Ben Davison and Dubois with Don Charles. Joshua has looked impressive in consecutive stoppage wins over Otto Wallin and Francis Ngannou, as has Dubois, who ground down both Jarrell Miller and Hrgovic. Their new-look corners do make them unpredictable, although we know more about AJ at that level, because there is much more of a body work. I think that Dubois is actually on the up because his last 2 performances, I think, are going to make him a much better fighter. Both renowned for his work with David Hayes, understands high-profile heavyweight fights from the inside. AJ has proven that he can make the mistakes but still keep his head, and that's still for Daniel to prove, he said. Anthony Joshua vs Daniel Dubois. Carl Froch names Joshua's biggest weakness. Carl Froch believes that Anthony Joshua needs to be worried about his fitness as he prepares to fight Daniel Dubois. Joshua is a 2-time champion, making his comeback after 20 defeats to undisputed champ now. He could become a 3-time champion if he beats Dubois, the current IBF title holder, after undisputed champ vacated following his undisputed clash with Tyson Fury early in the year. Joshua and Dubois got it in on September 21st, live on DAZN. And speaking to social media, former world champion Carl Froch thinks that Joshua should be concerned about his fitness if he gets cuffed by his heavy-handed opponent. He said, "This fight can go one of two ways. AJ can use his experience in boxing, moving with his back foot, and outpoint Dubois for 6 or 7 rounds. And then if he lands a big punch, because AJ is a big puncher, he will get Dubois out of there. But Daniel Dubois could start strong if he lands a punch, if he manages to get in range and clips him with the left hook or the right hand. You know, AJ does not recover when he gets hurt. He struggles to recover. He is a big, strong lump, but his fitness is not there. I don't think he does the work. He does not do the running. He needs to do it. He is at the time now where he's got the silk pyjamas. I don't see the desire, so this is a closer fight than the bookies will have it, and all the boxing purists and the so-called experts will have it. My prediction would be right now sat here that Anthony Joshua has got enough experience and enough ring savvy to do the job, whether it's on point or at some point catch Dubois and show him he is the most experienced and established ex-world champion. But Dubois could chin AJ, Froch said. Carl Froch believes Daniel Dubois is the favorite against Anthony Joshua. The two heavyweights fight on September 21st, live on DAZN with Dubois' IBF heavyweight belt on the line. Joshua is a two-time heavyweight champion with an impressive career, despite 3 losses so far, while Dubois has 2 defeats to his name. The winner at Wembley could consider themselves the rightful challenger to the winner of undisputed rematch, which is scheduled to take place in December. Speaking to social media, Froch explained why he is backing the incumbent to win. He said, "Listen, this fight can go either way. I don't want to give a prediction that I'm going to stand by because you get word from around the camp, you get a little snippet back from sparring, and then you see them at the press conference, and you see the demeanor and seeing Dubois face off with AJ, standing and saying, 'Listen, you don't intimidate me, can't intimidate me.' And then AJ's response, it's 1-0 to Dubois for me. And if there is more of that as the fight closes in, I'm going to be like, this is Dubois, he is confident, he is young, he is fresh, he is hungry, punches hard, and AJ looks a bit nervous. So that would make me say, listen, Dubois is going into this fight as the underdog, but actually, in real terms, he is the favorite," Carl Froch said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.